choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
What amazes me is how anyone could have that kind of power and yet keep it hidden all this time.
Okay, hold on, guys. I just started the game and the intro was completely different. I only watched like a second or two of it, and then I exited out real quick because I wanted to respond to it. I was like, wait, this isn't the intro I remember. It's been a little bit of time. I'm sorry. I've been traveling everywhere. I'm actually in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. The only press OK. I don't know why you don't recognize the fact that I have a controller. I'll have to explore that in a second. This is so unexpected that they completely redid the intro. He's playing instruments. Oh, there's the red. Oh, there's a lot of red girls. There's gonna be more near every second. Okay. I don't know why Estelle is suddenly here. It looks like at some point. It looks like at some point she just turns into Estelle. It's really weird. I don't know what to make of it. That was a very unexpected intro. I'm glad we walked into that. Okay, so you don't. Oh, was it because I was? Okay, good. This seems a little loud to me. Let me turn it down slightly. Okay, turning it down doesn't change the volume, so I think it's probably fine for you. I hope it's fine for you. Okay, I don't see you able to turn it down. Turn it. Okay, that did it. It was just really loud in my ears. That also probably just after you, but oh well. Like, I couldn't do it through my control. So let's continue. Let's see what we can see. Let's see what we can do. So yeah, this is like some. I imagine so. This is like a month later or something. Which granted, laptop does not reach maturity in a month, but typically the way it works in this game is just like as I run across a province, it takes in game about like 10 minutes for me to hit maturity, and now all of a sudden it's been like a month. Yeah, that was just a little throne. Why can't I walk up into the throne? I want to be the Dread Captain of Awesome. Interesting. So we do have. I assume that I can kind of look around and explore, and I won't be attacked because like I should own this city at this point. You know I'm starting off by going to like the areas I never even got to explore. This is definitely the correct area to go to. Is that Dohalim? It is not. Well, she doesn't even turn into a cell yet.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
I mean, effectively, we don't have anything left to conquer, even though we know we
Being a
do.
maiden, whether I really am a descendant of Naori, those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
For what?
Okay, good.
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
I mean, you didn't, though. It got abducted.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur.
I didn't think you destroyed it. I thought the
I'm
Red
sorry.
Lady took it.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red
Yes,
woman.
that's exactly what I thought happened.
Then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Yes?
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance.
I mean, you know we have to listen to this.
Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Do you not remember him
Because of
hugging
your
you?
thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand. Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really.
Stop
Okay?
lying to us.
So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
I'm a little frustrated. So I really felt like whenever he brought her back, this whole like barrier between them would not continue to be a plot point. Like it was a really good plot point when it was there. Like the whole idea of the fact that he couldn't feel pain for the longest time, and that was sort of the foundation of their friendship. The foundation of, if you want to call it a relationship, their relationship. Like and I'm very glad it got addressed. I'm very glad it was taken seriously. Like it fundamentally changed who the two of them were together. But then they had this great scene where he accepted the pain of being close to her because she was more important than it was. So the fact that there's still like, I feel like the status quo between them should change at this point, and it's just not, and that makes me frustrated. That's a word now. Alright, back to the front of the castle. Hey guys, I can sprint. I'm the most amazing ever. None of you know anything about the sprintliness of my sprinting. I was wondering, I'm still wondering, are they going to go through the whole dungeon? Or did they make it like abbreviated now? I would kind of like it if I didn't just get to like I could actually still walk around that space and make it feel more real. Oh, interesting. It looks like yes. Oh, awesome. That is still there. I don't know if I should be afraid of that. Like, is it there because of Volron, or is it there because when I move back down, there's going to be another encounter? There actually isn't any reason to do this. Let's heckin' go! Yes, I'm Mario. Let's go, Mario! Oh, we have people? I think easy when I'm not working all the time. Do they have their minds back? Or are they just, like, blindly devoted still? Okay, this is not where I wanted to go. I could look around and talk to every single person, but I really doubt you'll come across anything that is, like, super relevant. So I'm not going to worry about that over much. I do really like that the Water Lord was the strongest one. Usually we fire and he was the weakest. It's a nice inversion of expectation. I think I've said that before, but you know what? It's still true. There's another of his fucking thrones? I guess that's more of a sculpture. I said that word. Things appear to be working, yes. So yeah, Dolan was like the last lord left, and he already renounced it, but still I think it gives him more claim than anyone else. He didn't talk to you. Oh, from far away, I thought these were just like for some. I think it's because of this little trait here. I thought that was a sword, and so seeing that sword, I thought there was like a massive two-hander behind the guy, and I thought these were all like foliage knife. And then I closed one like they're just a sword or a like aerial sword. I didn't have water until just now, but like a light sword. Oh my god, can you imagine Alpha wielding a lightsaber? That'd be awesome. Well, where are... I can't fast travel. I don't know where Law and, oh my god, what is your name? And Manuel are? Oh, they're actually here as well? I found them! I found them!
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya. I'm hungry.
I mean, very popular problem to have.
Hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours? I did. Are they not enough? No, I have enough.
Is it just like an eternal hunger that never goes away? There are some dogs who are like that, where they just, if you put food in front of them, they're like, I'm starving.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that.
Alphen is not used to dealing with... Ken is the one... Alphen was finger quotes raised. I never remember some of his old memories now. The Serpent was raised with the slaves that were like the most actively dissenting. So like underneath Balzac.
So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
You said
Yeah,
that?
I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What?
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
You see, there are some people that are just beyond help.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I mean, is it just that it's a valuable thing and they know to bring valuable things to the castle?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
Yeah, that's a bit of a... Well, I feel bad for making fun of him, although I would do it again. For companion?
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Okay, so who's in my party right now? That's not a bad party, but I actually want a little more time with these two. I haven't gotten to play with them very much.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
Is it a threat?
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Do we need to go up
Stop
there?
that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate?
I freaking love, Venus, especially with his gun.
Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
There are
The
soldiers now.
moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
How would they get
It's
there?
not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry
I
about.
have a theory about this. So, I actually think it is more that, Volron left orders that if the castle should fall, go to here and regroup. Thinking that if the castle fell, it's because he was out hunting Zulus or something. and like he's going to go there and take command. He never actually made a plan for if he himself was defeated because he never thought that was a possibility. So I think the guards are just like hanging out in an alcove somewhere, waiting for Volron to show up.
Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
Oh yeah?
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Alright, let's finish that a little bit. And they get to sort of sort of weird things because you got a lot of conversations going on. Law is sort of like, we're not getting anything done, and then they're like, well, where did the guards go? And then we're like, table salt! Alright, so the palace is this way. We just left the palace, now we're back in. That awkward moment where the palace actually refers to a different part of the city. This is a temple. It's interesting that you have to pass through the temple in order to get to the forest. Although Volron definitely did have a very, very religious overtone thing going on. So it's not that strange. I thought somebody barred the door?
Are you really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah. You've got a point, but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Hopefully this doesn't take too long, because just wanting to go to palace when nothing opposes us is not the most interesting thing to play through. I'm basically looking at the mini map and looking for white dots. I'm going to start with the lower levels, and then work my way up. So I feel... Oh, actually, there we go.
Very well.
Alright, you're clear. You can leave.
Well,
Somehow I'm both surprised and not surprised to see them here.
Hey,
So you guys holding all the rations.
Pardon me.
What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? Get back to your position. What is this guy's deal? Well, he doesn't even realize who we are?
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just Danans from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volron soldiers. Watch yourself.
You're finished!
Begin!
We'll see about that! Let the marksman handle this!
Much obliged.
Do you know Renans and Denons have unique ways of...
Tell me I'm ready! Yohalim!
All yours, Kisara!
There we go. I didn't get to see the two of them together very often because they were always never both in the combat party.
I'm not done! Sword Ring Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Be still! I'm ready! Yohalim! In an instant! Impact Claw!
So, it wasn't a Danish stockpiling the rations? There's some full sorry, how you got together? Yeah, I'm not sure what to be relieved or freaked out about it.
Hey,
What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you out trying to get vengeance for Volron? What's going on? There's something weird about it. Are you men aware that Lord Volron is no longer around?
You don't say.
These soldiers needed only the orders that were given to them. And now it's completely blank, just like the Daemons here. Looking back on it, I did feel like those soldiers we fought before were minors. That's true. Rather than hiding out, they've been going about their business as usual. I guess so. Everyone here is Volron's slave, both Daemons and Renans alike. And it's the kind of realm he is running.
Well...
But that doesn't explain why the hell all hell didn't break loose because Volron is gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Volron vanished. It's already possible they're trying to come back with fingers. But the fact they haven't so easy to believe has allowed these soldiers to carry on as their business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't just let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree. But then we're gonna come quietly. Listen to be careful with them. I am Lord Dohalim of Queras. I have an order for you. Lord Dohalim. But sir, sir. Lord Volron has left this realm as no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with written law, you must pledge your allegiance to me.
how?
No, it's but to serve you now, my lord. Respect the written rule of law, and yes, it is precisely correct.
Oh, wow!
Oh, I can't believe that worked!
So then,
This should suffice for the time being. No one embarrassed we can speak with Daniel once more.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Alright, and with that, I'll go ahead and say I will see you guys next time. Hopefully it will not take me 2 weeks to record again. I am just continuously traveling around the country, and it's exhausting. But the biggest problem is that I'll get to a point where I could record, but then I get distracted by something. I'm like, oh, so I've meant to record for the last week solid, and I keep forgetting. Regardless, I've done it now. I will get this uploaded, and I will see you in the next one.